The seminar, titled Public Good, Development Finance, and Social Protection, had brought together experts from across the globe to discuss some of the most pressing issues of our time, all under the spotlight of South Africa's presidency of the G20.
The purpose of the seminar, in partnership with DPME, is to involve the academics into the process of G20, as we are aware that in 2025, South Africa has been given the presidency of G20. This process is therefore to ensure that the innovative ideas from the academics must be infused in the work of the G20, research work, scholarly work that will feature into many themes of the G20. G20 has a number of working streams, but will be focused more. DPME is leading on the developmental working group, but there's various and different streams within the G20 process. This seminar is therefore one of the mechanisms to ensure that academic and scholarly work, research work, find an expression in the work of the G20.
As the seminar drew to a close, it was clear that this event, hosted by the South African Association of Public Administration and Management, the Department of Planning, Monitoring and Evaluation, and Tshwane University of Technology, had achieved its goals. The seminar not only fostered collaboration, but also illuminated pathways forward for South Africa and the world to navigate the complex issues tied to development finance and social protection.
I'm challenging South Africa to tap into new space and new arena wherein we will be debating or discussing or questioning whether the South African justice system is heading to the call as per issues of stability, ensuring stability in South Africa. So I will be tapping into whether South African justice system is disaster resilient, because we know advancing toward the 2030 SDD, we have to maintain stability as the country. So one questions whether, as we move forward to equity, are victims of crime included in all policy arenas around issues of stability? Do we ensure safety? South Africa deals with a lot of disasters annually due to multiple or array of factors. But in that, I think the justice cluster is left behind. We plan in a way that we're not inclusive or understanding the status quo or the crime landscape to an extent that a victim is also affected by disasters.
Throughout the event, the conversations were rich with insight. Experts presented innovative solutions and shared strategies aimed at aligning domestic agendas with the broader priorities of the G20. These sessions created an environment where government officials, academics, civil society organizations, and members of the public could come together, exchange ideas, and importantly, begin to think about how they could contribute to the collective global effort.
We were having discussion around the political economy of the country, where we are as a country, and what are the conditions that affect many people. And there've been interesting debate in terms of what the democratic South Africa has achieved so far, and there's been a general agreement that we still have a long way to go as a country. And the biggest question was, how can South Africa use its membership or the chairmanship of the G20 to set an African or South African agenda? And there have been a lot of debates around the state capacity, the financial development of the country, and what is it that the country can do in order to lift many people out of poverty, because we've seen discussion around unemployment, inequality, and the role of scholarship in terms of contributing to the development of this country.
One of the standout moments of the seminar took place during the gala dinner, when Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training, Mr. Budi Manamela, took the stage for a powerful keynote address. His speech resonated deeply with the audience, emphasizing the transformative role of education, development finance, and social protection. The Deputy Minister spoke passionately about how these elements are not just vital for South Africa's growth, but are also key to addressing global challenges, stressing that a sustainable future depends on collaboration across borders. The second day of the seminar carried that momentum forward, with discussions becoming even more focused on practical solutions. Delegates explored how development finance could be used to strengthen social welfare systems, particularly in developing nations. They also brainstormed ways to promote the public good through inclusive policies that would tackle poverty, reduce inequality, and ensure access to quality education for all. These conversations reinforce the undeniable truth that global cooperation is essential in creating lasting change. Now, as the seminar wraps up and participants begin to depart, it's evident that the event has had a lasting impact. It has not only raised awareness about the challenges that lie ahead, but has also forged new partnerships and sparked fresh ideas for addressing those challenges. The focus on G20 priorities has created a platform for dialogue and action that will carry far beyond these walls. With the final conversations echoing in the background, the seminar's significance is undeniable. It has empowered participants to go back to their communities with new knowledge, new connections, and a renewed commitment to working towards sustainable development.